Yes, people, welcome back to the COP TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Some very good news to boost our chances of winning the title and just the overall morale within Liverpool fans going into this run in. Smash that like button, get your comments in. This man behind me was the man that brought the two to the club, Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah. What the news is today is that it's very close that Mo Salah signs his new deal, and as well as that, it's very close that Virgil van Dijk signs his new deal as well. I said it on DR Sports, didn't I? I said with my chest. Obviously, I did say that Trent was going to sign as well, but I said with my chest that Virgil and Mo were going to sign as well. Everyone's saying, I don't know, is there something going on there? Robbie was obviously talking about Saudi as well. So Robbie, your sources that are telling you Mo Salah's going to Saudi, where are you, fella? Because Mo Salah is not leaving this city, mate. We're in Liverpool, we're in Seal Street. I was just walking through town, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, bang bang, 2 notifications from Fabrizio, and I'm out here on the streets recording a video for you. Shout out to LFC, by the way, the old Air Max t-shirt. Obviously got the old Liverpool Air Max 95s on as well. But enough of that, come closer, because we've got to talk about this, right? The questions now are, how long a deal for each player? Mo Salah, 32, about to be 33. These are the details that are going to get confirmed. But what we know now is it's very, very, very close. And how big a boost is this? Considering the last month Liverpool have had all the chat about contracts. And don't forget, Trent Alexander-Arnold, on the back of this news, he's also closing in on his deal to Real Madrid, who got absolutely slumped last night by Arsenal. I did not expect that whatsoever. I take my hat off to Arsenal because I really didn't think they'd do that last night, so shout out to them, but it's not over yet, they've got another leg to go. But anyway, back to this. Mo Salah at 32, for me, it's not my money, I wish it was sometimes, but I would say give him a 3-year deal, because if he still does the business next season, it's worth it. If he semi-does the business after that year, it's still worth it. And then if he's fallen off by the 3rd year at 35, which I still don't think he will, by the way, I think he could go on for 4 or 5 years still. But I think if he does slope away a little bit at 35, that's the time to move on to the Saudis and cash in still, by the way, as well. With Virgil van Dijk, yes, he's had a couple of slip-ups in the last week or 2 against Beto, right, for Everton, obviously at the weekend as well, which wasn't nice to see. But forget all of that kind of downtrodden talk of Virgil, because he's still the best centre-back in the world, whatever happens. So form-wise, he's going to have to come back to it on Wednesday. Leicester, Chelsea, Tottenham, win the league, be the first Dutch captain to win the Premier League. Arne Slot be the first Dutch manager to win the league. Do it soon. And this news today is nothing but a massive boost for Liverpool. So Virgil van Dijk, I would say a 3-year deal. As captain, I think the loyalty he's shown, performances, the level on the pitch as well, it deserves a 3-year deal, as does Mo. And I think it's pretty straightforward to give them both a 3-year deal. Whether the truth comes out and it's a 2-year deal for each, I can't see any deals in this instance being over 3, but I'm very, very happy with that. And again, people are saying he's off to Saudi, Van Dijk's going. I'm happy with this. And I'll be super frank with you, and there's video evidence to back it up, right? I've been asked this question before. Out of the 3 players, who do you want to sign the most? In terms of match winners, points different makers, clean sheets, goals, I did say, and I have said, it's Virgil and it's Mohamed Salah. With Trent, it's kind of got to a stage now where, listen, he's just going to go regardless. We offered him a new contract, he didn't want to take it. So Trent's closing in on his move to Madrid, but in my opinion, we've kept the best 2 footballers out of those 3 at the club. But this doesn't go without also adding reinforcements in the summer. We need another centre-back, we need another right-back, we need another left-back, potentially need another goalkeeper, another CDM, and potentially a striker/left winger. So we're looking at 6 to 7 to maybe even 8. Can you imagine how much more we would have had to have done if these 2 left? But Fabrizio's broke the news, and it's very good news indeed. So it looks like, from what we're seeing today, it looks like Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk are closing in. Whether that gets announced in this week or next week, we're not too sure. But that's the news, that's the boost, the morale boost that every single Liverpool fan has been waiting for. And it looks like Mo Salah is about to put pen on paper, at least till I would say 2027 to hopefully 2028. All the people that were wishing he would go, all the people that were hoping Van Dijk had fallen off, where are you now? Hold that. Because at the minute, we're going to win the league this year, and if we make our reinforcements, our improvements in the summer as well, we go again big for next year as well, right? For the league, we want to make sure that Van Dijk and Mo Salah leave with at least 2 or 3 Champions Leagues would be nice, but Premier Leagues as well in this career that they've got going on in Liverpool. Mo Salah now joined in 2017. He's definitely now going to stay for 10 years at least at Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk, 2018 January, I believe, let's call it 2017, when it all got signed and whatnot. So again, we're going to see 10 years of Virgil van Dijk, which I think when he leaves Liverpool, he will firmly be cemented as the greatest without question after his time when he leaves Liverpool. But what does this mean? How many years would you like? Mo Salah, if you were in charge, how many years would you give him at the top level? Yes, he's been off form for the last month, but at the same time, it's Mo Salah. He's inevitable. He's the man. 50 points he's got. We spoke about it on Hot Topics earlier in the week. 50 points he's got for Liverpool this season. So that's an unbelievable achievement. And he'll do the same next year, I have no doubt. This guy isn't falling off anytime soon. So shout out to Mo Salah. How many years would you give him? Again, we're still waiting to hear the final details of this deal. How many years would you give Virgil? I would say 3 and 3. And it also looks like, sadly, because we still haven't actually heard it from the horse's mouth, whether that be Trent, his agents, the club, Real Madrid, we haven't heard it from the horse's mouth. But it does look like that Trent's closing in on his deal to Real Madrid as well. But I can't lie, I was walking through Liverpool City Centre on an absolutely gorgeous day. Happened to be just around the corner from Concert Square. I actually watched the Champions League final in one of these pubs. I think it was Einstein, about 7 years ago. We lost, so shout out to Loris Karius. But I had to just pull out the phone and talk to you guys about this news that has broke today, because how big a boost does this now give Liverpool fans? We've had the sign on the cop saying give Mo his dough. You know, it looks like he's getting his dough, and it looks like finally on Sunday we'll be able to sing about Mo Salah signing that deal. Virgil van Dijk as well. How big is this for the captain of Liverpool? Let's not forget the service, the level of performance that he's putting, all the talk. Right, Mo Salah, funnily enough, and Virgil van Dijk, out of the 3 contract renewals, the main ones anyway, they've been very outspoken and they've been speaking to the press as and when in their interviews. We did hear earlier this week, according to James Pearce, that there was progress in Virgil van Dijk's deal. So I hope that once this is done, once we've confirmed these 2, it gives us a strong foundation to attract other players in the summer. Look, our best 2 players are signing. They're putting pen to paper. They believe in the vision. Come and join us and come and win trophies and get the chance to play with these 2 players in the past. So it's a massive, massive statement for this. And I actually think in terms of FSG outers and people doubting Liverpool's ambition, this is going to shut them up as well, because it looks like the future is secured, at least with the defence and the strikers, and we just need a bit of a boost elsewhere on the pitch at the minute. So, massive news for Liverpool. It looks like they're both going to sign. Let's put a bet on it if you want. Where do you think the day falls when these 2 get announced officially? I'm going to go with, if we play on Sunday, I reckon this could be tomorrow or Saturday. It'd be great if it was on Monday, Hot Topics. Make sure you watch that one, so we'll talk about it when we get the details then. But I reckon this could be before the end of the week that this is totally announced now. Just a hunch. I don't have any inside knowledge, it's just a hunch. But Liverpool fans, how happy are you? Get your comments in right now. What ambition does this show? And let's go and win this Premier League. Will this even allow us to wrap it up even quicker? Who knows? Smash a like button, get your comments in. Shout out to the big dog for bringing the 2 of them through. Up the Reds.